The picture you see on your screen is part of the garden at the condominium where my wife and I live in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's really beautiful here. It's the kind of place that if you have to be limited to where you go, where you can't go, it's kind of nice to be stuck here because we have a lot of beautiful plants and we've got this fish pond that you see on the screen. Fish are swimming in it. It really is a lovely place and we're very thankful for it. When you see this beautiful garden or the garden at a friend's house or even a garden in a commercial area, Kuala Lumpur is really wonderful about gardens. We even have a mall near me that has a huge garden area right in the middle of it in an atrium. So it looks to me like people here in Malaysia really, really love gardening and gardens. Uh, if you see a beautiful garden, there are three things that you can know automatically. You can know that the garden is there wherever it is because somebody wanted it. They wanted the beauty that it would add. And then you could know that not only did they want it, but they had a design in mind. They thought to themselves, what should this look like? Where should these plants go? How can we make this water feature look beautiful? So they had a design in mind for this garden. And then the third thing you can know is, and this is important, they had a determination, an unwavering determination to bring the design that they desired into fulfillment. Now, if you're thinking ahead, you'll know that those three qualities, desire, design, and determination, are also the difference between a thriving marriage or just a surviving marriage. What do they look like? Well, desire means that we want this so much that we are willing to commit our lives to it. When we do pre-marriage counseling, we often ask a couple, how important is it for you to have a lasting, satisfying marriage? 100% of the time, the couple will tell us, yeah, we both do. But sometimes after a period of time, desire can start to diminish. And there are reasons for that maybe I'll talk to you about in just a minute. The second thing that can happen is we can forget what we want our marriage to be. And of course, when you forget what you want your marriage to be, it starts taking on a life of its own and a form of its own. But let me ask you today, think about it. What do you want your marriage to be? What kind of things do you want to grow there? Do you want it to be a marriage where there's a lot of strife and tension and contention and disagreement? Or do you want a marriage that is harmonious and fragrant and life-giving? Because it's all up to you, and what you plant in your marriage determines what kind of results you're going to get out of your marriage and the fulfillment it's going to bring you. And then what about determination? We have seen couples who just have felt like we ought to give up. And the reason for that is because hopelessness sets in. In fact, I think that the great enemy of desire, design, and determination is hopelessness. And we can add one more to it, distraction. When everything else in life becomes so important that we don't pay enough attention to our marriage relationship, eventually our desire weakens, our design fades, our determination dies. We don't want that to happen. So we have to concentrate on keeping them alive. The first way to do that is to pay attention to your marriage every day. Give that marriage relationship time and attention. That's first. Secondly, deal with any disagreements as quickly and as helpfully as you can. Third, don't forget what it is that you want. Don't let the busyness of life or the hopelessness of any demands rob you of this design that you know you want for your marriage. And the determination, never forget that it's really worth it. Never forget that if you can work through the struggles, that if you can keep pulling up the weeds and planting and nurturing the good things that are there, you'll always be glad for the result. So, three keys: desire, design, and determination. Keep those keys, work them, and you will have a thriving marriage. This is Mike Constantine, and this is 4 Minutes to a Better Marriage. You'll find lots of good information on marriage and other parts of relationships at my website, innerman.org. The material that's there is available in actually 3 languages: English, Spanish, and Mandarin. I hope that you'll find it useful, and if you'd like to, share anything that's there with your friends. You can go to the site by clicking on the QR code that you see here or the link on this screen. Thanks for watching 4 Minutes to a Better Marriage.